Okay guys, it's been a long time since I've just talked to you with no Loki and outside of my house. It's been a while since I've been on a walk. It's been so cold, like unnaturally cold. Unnaturally for me, I tend to be sensitive to the cold as I get older, so yeah. But goodness, it is, let's see, it's probably about 45 degrees right now. I just put my little guy on the school bus and decided to go on a quick walk. I'm taking a different way around the neighborhood this time. Just kind of going around the block a little bit, so it won't be a terribly long walk because it is still a little cold outside. I just wanted to get out. You know, getting outside feels so good. It's like my husband told me Sunday. I usually order groceries and online and then go pick them up, because it's one thing I don't like is going to the grocery store. I just don't like it. I just feel like it takes up so much time in my day where I can be doing other things. But as a consequence, I really don't get out of the house much. I don't really like shopping a whole lot anymore. So, you know, it just kind of leads me to being in the house a lot, which I don't mind because I'm an introvert. So it's okay for me to be in my house a lot. But he was right. I needed to get out. So I took advantage of it and went out for a little while. And yeah, it was nice being out around people, having interactions with people I don't know. It's always funny to go to Walmart. So I got some Walmart stories for you. So the first one is, I was over in their wax melt area. You know what wax melts are? They're these little scented wax things that melt. Duh. Okay, well, so I was over there looking at them, and they have like an entire aisle devoted to these wax melt things now. Wax melts and oils and the burners and all that. So anyways, I'm standing there trying to figure out what scents I want. I'm very picky when it comes to different scents. So I'm smelling all the ones. And this guy comes over and he says, "Excuse me, can I ask you your opinion?" I said, "Sure." Really nice young guy. And he's holding one of the burners and a pack of the wax melts. He said, "I don't know what I'm doing. Could you tell me if I'm buying the right things?" And I said, "Oh, okay, let me see what you got." So I take the box from him and I looked at it, and it's a wax burner. Because, you know, they have different kinds. They have the ones where you just put the oil in the top and then that will burn. But he wanted, I said, "Do you want one that burns these little wax things?" And he said, "Yeah, that's what I want," because he had one of the things in his hand. One of the things of wax melts. And I said, "Well, this is the right thing to burn those, so you're good." Well, then I proceeded to get diarrhea of the mouth. And I started telling him all kinds of tips about a wax burner. I'm telling him which brand of wax melts are the better ones, which ones to stay away from. I'm telling him how many cubes to use at a time. I'm telling him how to switch colors the colors, how to switch scents, how to clean the dang thing. And by the end of the conversation, he totally looks like, I am so sorry I asked this lady about this damn wax burner. It was comical. And I saw him later on in the craft aisle. And he wouldn't even look at me. He was probably thinking, oh, Lord have mercy, here she is again. If I don't look at her, she won't say anything. If I get her going again, she'll never shut up. I'll never get out of this place. Whew. I was just trying to be helpful, you know. It's in my nature, especially for the young people. He looked to be in his early 20s, you know, he's a young guy. Because I started out the whole conversation asking him, is this for a gift? Because I figured if he's buying it as a gift, then probably whoever he's buying it for knows what to do with it. And he said, no, I just kind of want a little bit of something different and something to add a nice scent to the air. And so that's why I went on and explained to him some tips. It's the mama in me. So anyways, to the second story. Oh boy, I'm over in the frozen foods. I'm looking at the French fries. The French fries and the tater tots. French fries and tater tots will never be the same to me ever again. I'm minding my own business. And you know, when you go to Walmart, the aisles are very busy. Especially the grocery ones. But this aisle in particular wasn't busy. It was only me and one other man, you know, looking through the stuff. So I'm standing there looking at the French fries and the tater tots, trying to decide what brand I want or off brand. And I hear this guy say, "Excuse me." So I'm thinking, oh, he wants me to move out of the way so he can get his French fries. So I moved my cart. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I moved over. And he looks at me and he says, and at this point I'm realizing he's not opening the freezer door. He's looking at me. So I look at him and I'm thinking, okay, he probably wants to know something about a product. Yeah, I look like a mother, I guess. I don't know. And he was a young guy, really cute, just a very nice looking young man. But I'm telling you, he must have been young enough to be my son. He probably looked like he was his early 20s. 23 at the most. And he looks at me and he says, "I just have to tell you that you are absolutely beautiful." And my mouth about hit the floor. I was like, what? Never in my life. Okay, I have, but it's been a long time since somebody has told me that. So I kind of look at him and I said, well, thank you. And I'm thinking, that kind of puts a little bit of more of a pep in my step for the day, you know. So he goes, and I'm thinking, oh, that's it, you know, that was just a nice compliment from a young guy who could be friends with my oldest son. And he goes to pull out his phone. And he says, "Would it be all right if I asked you for your phone number?" And I looked at him, I said, "Oh, honey, I'm married." And let me tell you, he could not get away from me fast enough. If steam could come out as he was running away, it would. I'm not even kidding. He would have burned rubber. If rubber were underneath his feet, he was getting away from me so fast. And I'm thinking, does this guy know how old I am? And I wish I had had an opportunity to say to him, honey, I appreciate the comment, but I'm old enough to be your mama. I have to tell you, it really made my day to think that I'm absolutely beautiful to somebody out there other than my husband. It's a great compliment. But the best part was when he hightailed it away from me. Kudos to him, you know. He was not a player. Once he heard I was married, he was out. Oh my goodness, but part of me still wonders, was that a scam? Was he just trying to get my phone number so he could scam me? You know, I always wonder about those kinds of things. Especially I'm in Walmart, I'm by myself. Not that I don't think that I'm a pretty fairly decent looking woman. I've got curves and things in the right places. But yeah, it was just a little odd. Plus, the older I get, the more skeptical I get of things and people. So part of me thinks that maybe that was, I don't know, trying to get my phone number to try to scam me in some way. Nowadays, you can't be too careful. So, but anyways, those are my Walmart stories. I thought they were funny. It's always a good old time up in Walmart, up in the Wall Market. You can always count on comedy. You know what I didn't notice? I didn't notice any screaming kids. I didn't notice a lot of people in those motorized wheelchairs. Usually there's a ton of them. I didn't notice anyone like that. Because when I see people like that, I usually try to help them. If they look like they're trying to get to something on the shelf, I usually ask them if they need help reaching something, or, but I didn't see anybody. I didn't see one person. The only person I saw like that was when I got in line. It was a lady in front of me checking out. But there wasn't anybody in the aisles like that. So anyways, so that was my fun story of the day. And if you're wondering why I'm not showing my face, it's because I don't have any makeup on. I just took my shower this morning and combed my hair, put my facial lotion on, which is crap-free skincare, by the way. I'll drop the link to their website in the description box, and I will try to tag my review video of their products for you if you want to go check it out. Wonderful, wonderful products. You get what you pay for, ladies. Yeah, so I look like crap. I doubt that young guy would look at me and go, "Ooh, you are absolutely beautiful right now," because really not right now. So I'm home. Yay, yay. And you can see on my door, yay, see my wreaths. I haven't taken down my Christmas wreaths because it's still winter. Dang it. And if you notice, the sunshine on my house, my shutters need to be painted. That's a spring project on our list. But the sun shines on the front of the house very much in the mornings. And it tends to take the color out of stuff. that I hang on my front door. So whatever I put up, if it's not dark colored, it will just totally leach the color. I had a beautiful Easter wreath up there last year, and it just took all the color out. I was very upset. So anyways, I'm home. Listen to them birds. Kind of calming, isn't it? They're very confused with the weather around here, but it is Virginia, so that's what we get. Okay, I'm putting in my code and y'all can't see that, so I'm gonna end this video. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the link to crap-free skincare at the bottom, and I'll let you go see their website. And stay kind to each other, guys. Have fun, laugh a little, help each other. Try to do good and make the world a better place, not a worse one. We got plenty of worse. We need more better. More kindness. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.